Okay, y'all. Yeah. Beer 3. But we're still at it. And my little engineering mind is still kind of in overdrive. It's okay. It's okay. We've got to get these flippable sides. I've got to get this short enough so I can take measurements. So, while I'm drinking shit that is not going to cause damage, yeah, the brain still works. Just coordination isn't always there. So, we're stabbing the orange lines and we're getting this lined up. We're going to have to unpin this anyway. But I want to be able to get this material cut tonight. I can do straight edges. This stuff is too complex under the influence. So I am burned out as far as coordination goes. So we're just going to wait until we're sober to do this half. But yeah, 3 beers kind of sends me over already. Yeah, this is what going sober gets. You lose your tolerance. But I want to be able to get this whole concept sort of mapped out to give me a decent measurement of the fixed valences, the ones that are going to support hiding the flippery. You know what I mean? Kind of get it. I'm pretty sure most people do. It's like, anyway. So, it doesn't matter what side it goes on. This section is getting stitched together. It's going to shorten this span. So, I've got to get a measurement of this span once it's short. So, I can get an idea of what I need to cut over here and with my other pink stuff. That's the way the brain works. I didn't come up with this shit until, I was like, okay, you need to pinch them back together, woman, so that you can, yep, they're almost. Oh. There you go. Woo-hoo. Anyway, there's my mater. Alright, now, in my sewing kit that I can't find, I have a gigantic mater. Who came up with the tomato? Did they literally stab their needles into a fucking tomato? Like, back in the 1800s in order to keep their pins in check? I don't know. I'm asking a question. I have no idea. Why did they design it as a tomato with a little sucker on the end? Pretty sure somebody out there has got a fucking YouTube story about the damn tomato pin holder thingy. Anyway. Yep. No, you were off. There we go. How do you look? Good. Good. Alright. Where's my tape measure? Okay. Yeah, this thing is like a pin cushion in itself. There are so many pins on this fucking thing right now. Holding in elastic and God knows what. Anyhow. Alright. So. Ooh, hold on. You don't look right. Put you back to normal. This pin right here. You are in the wrong spot. Don't like you. Don't like you, Sam. I am. You're in the fucking wrong spot too. Jesus. Hell's wrong with you, chick? Yeah, some sideways, some lengthways. Jesus, it's just like pandemonium. Pandemonium. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's better. Let's pinned up quick. And I can take a measurement. Whip out my trusty graph paper. Log this shit in. So, it does not matter which side is facing as a predominant color. They are going to be even either way. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons that need to be strategically placed along each section of valance that's going to cover all of this crazy world. And I need to be able to know how wide that needs to be in order to cut patterns for it, because there is no pattern to this. This is all me, making up shit as I go along. So what I've got after it's 12 and a half. You're going to hold on to this for a second. I'm going to set this aside. This is the one that is not crimped, pinned, and set up. Now, if I were to take a measurement before I pin all these sections that are supposed to flip to designate which side is going to be the predominant color, it's 20 something. Probably 20. Yep. 20 and a quarter. If I were to cut material at 20 and a quarter, it would be way too big. And there I would be trimming and wasteful. So, now that I know that this is 12-ish, I can make my pattern based upon the finished concept, which is, I like to use 1/2 inch. So we're looking at 13 and a half. So I need a valance material that's going to be at least 13 and a half long. Then figure out what the depth I want. I don't want these hanging much further than the rod. So we'll have to figure that out. But that gives you an idea of how my brain works. I think of things, and before I progress, because I could have gone ahead and sewn all this and stitched all that, and then sat there thinking, oh, we'll just do like a regular valance and cut the valance, and then realize that it's too long and the buttons are not placed where they need to be placed. Yeah, I'm not, there's no pattern here on any of this. This is me using every ounce of brain cells that I got when I got them, and just working the issues as I go. I know what I know how to do. I know what I want. And it's just a matter of making it work. But yeah, everybody's brain gets to a point of overload. And yeah, mine may get to overload, but it still doesn't quit. I may catch myself. I may catch my errors. But yeah, that's, so now I know. I gotta write it down before I forget. So don't forget. So, what was that measurement again? 13.5. Where's my pen? Fuck's sake. Don't do this to me, world. Yeah, you're probably with the chalk. Having an affair and shit. Alright, there you go. There it is. Alright. 13 1/2 valance width. Now the height, I'm thinking probably 12. It really doesn't matter. But I've got that material there that I got to work with, play with. 12-inch valance. Depth or length, whatever. And there we go. Notes for tomorrow. So, these will be probably this week's project. Hopefully I'll get them done. Those, the bumper rail, oh God. I'm going to have to lay that one out on the floor. Definitely, yeah. We had to do that earlier. So, anyway, y'all. Yes. It gives you a sneak peek into how my brain works. But, yeah. 3. That'll probably be the last one. I'm getting hungry. Peace.